Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? My name is Carl Weaver, and I will be your Master of Ceremony. Welcome to J.P. Taravella's 39th Commencement Ceremony. In just a moment, we will begin the Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. This is a celebration of the completion of the students' high school studies as they embark on their individual careers. While this is a most joyous occasion, it is also a dignified one. We respectfully request that all guests refrain from any activity that would any way distract from the respect, the dignity, and honors of our graduates have earned. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, may I present to you J.B. Taravella Class of 2021. At this time, I ask you to stand for the presentation of the national colors. Following this presentation, please remain standing while Nicholas Vega, one of our chorus students, signs our national anthem and is signed by Daniela Cortez. Our student government president, Crystal Bordeaux, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and will be signed by Alyssa Marujan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Nicholas, Daniela, Crystal, and Alyssa. At this time, let us welcome Crystal Boudreau back to the podium, our co-SEA president, who will give the Student Government Association address. You may be seated.
Good evening, teachers, parents, students, survivors, supporters. Before I begin my speech, I want to say a couple thank yous. First, I want to say thank you to my little sister for always teaching me to never stop being brave. I want to thank you, Priscilla Santos and Mark Tronyan, for loving me unconditionally just as I am. Although each and every little interaction in high school shaped me to be who I am today, these people I'm about to thank truly went above and beyond for me. If I ever become lucky to be half the woman my mom and my abuela are, I'll forever be successful. They have taught me what it is to never ever settle and never need anyone. I owe my diploma to you and my drive to you for these 3 years. Thank you. I also want to take the time to thank 2 families who have loved me as their own. Thank you so much to the Salcedo household and the Tranya family for loving me as their own. I want to thank my coach Megan and my coach Jen. I wouldn't be as hungry for success without you both, nor made it through high school. Thank you for what you do for every single child you come across. Last but never least, the woman who inspired my whole speech. Ms. Rabin is truly the embodiment of going above and beyond her pay grade for her children. Thank you for never allowing me to never believe that the impossible isn't possible. Thank you truly for everything, and thank you for all who showed up. Today I humbly come before you to implore you to be happy. I know, right? Happiness. Now I know with the pandemic, happiness was something we had to find on our own. Whether that been of FaceTiming friends, talking online to our teachers, reading, walking, drawing, or any other hobby. Today, as your SGA president, I implore you to never stop finding your happiness. Before the pandemic, we found happiness in our phones, our socialization, our connections, in each other. But through the pandemic, it was more than difficult to find happiness in ourselves or even in the simplest things. Class of 2021, moving forward in our lives, I implore you, no, I demand that you never, ever stop finding your happiness. See, through all of our struggles, all of the loss in this past year, we were shattered, as if our fragile lives were broken by the pandemic, and we were forced to overcome, adapt, and survive. Happiness was found through the shattered glass and was our glowing hope to wake up every day, to get excited, to call someone and ask how they are, to create a new foundation for mental sanity. See, if you added up all the little joys we collected over our lives, they add up to a lifetime of chasing that feeling. During this pandemic, I argued my way into a tattoo with my mother, a tattoo that will forever remind me to never stop finding my own happiness. It's of Winnie the Pooh and his friends. And one of Pooh Bear's quotes, one of my favorite quotes, is, "Today I am making the decision to let go of the things that don't make me happy. I'm happily letting go." Because in our adulthood, in the darkest times, we'll have the greatest gift, the ability to create our own happiness, the ability to shape our situation. After the pandemic, I was able to see that no matter how difficult the day was, I found happiness. I chose happiness. I was in control of my day, of my faith, of my future. Today, let go of the things that don't make you happy. Happily let them go. Class of 2021, today, despite all of our hardships and all of our loss, we did it. We graduated. Thank you. I forgot that I have to introduce Mark. I closed the binder. I closed the binder. Okay. Okay, sorry, Mr.
At least it wasn't me first. Thank you, Crystal. And now to continue with the program, let's welcome Mark Espirito, our senior class president, to give our senior address.
To my family, words cannot express my level of gratitude and appreciation for everything you've ever done for me. Mom, Dad, Sarah, and David, I owe you the world. I love you. Graduates, it's been an honor serving as the class president for the strongest, most diverse graduating class of all time. Characteristic to myself, I wrote this speech at 2 a.m., the day before graduation. So I apologize in advance for all the cheesy life advice that you get to hear from an 18-year-old kid. Growing up, I was given two main rules: get good grades and do what you're told. And I didn't do too well following either of them. But beyond those two set of rules, there were many more. These rules, however, were not placed on me by my parents, but rather by society itself. You see, Asians in America are portrayed as the uncool, nerdy, or even unmasculine type of character. The only heroes we got to see up on the big screen were either Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, the stereotypical kung fu fighting character. In this very, very odd time, we've separated ourselves. whether it's by the color of your skin, your ethnicity, your social status, or the political party you support. You see, we've placed ourselves in categories, and these categories, they limit your entire unique life experience. They try to tell you who you are and how to think and how you should act to fall in line with everyone else. Don't conform. Don't let anyone put you in a box. And so I ask, who are you on the inside? And what do you want to be? Whatever it is, seek to become authentically yourself. Be the dreamer, the genius, the artist, the warrior, the visionary. But we can't sit around victimizing ourselves to the faults and issues in today's world, trying to find the answers of the universe. We will never know everything, so that pursuit of trying to understand our reality will just lead to bitterness and suffering. This life, it's so far from perfect, but that's exactly what makes it so beautiful. Be completely consumed in the thrill of it all. You are the wordsmith of this next story. Don't make it a regular one, a mediocre one where you settle in the pursuit of your own greatness. Make it a story with adventure, love, loss, joy, pain, and laughter. One with the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And now, I've come to the end of my own hero's journey. It was a story where the hero was forced to face himself, his own worst enemy. And then, he realizes that for so long, what he thought were his weaknesses, his failures, and his downfalls were what made him stronger. They were his superpower all along. So bring it on, world. I want all the smoke. Class of 2021, it's your story. Make it a memorable one. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the superintendent of our nation's sixth largest district, with over 270,000 students in 337 schools and approximately 30,000 employees. He knows firsthand how a high-quality education can transform a person's life. Born in Jamaica, he moved to the United States as a young boy and became the first member of his family to attend college. Graduating from Harvard University and earning his MBA from Northwestern University. His commitment to collaborating with stakeholders and creating partnerships has earned Superintendent Runcie state and national recognition and numerous accolades. Please join me in welcoming our Broward County Public Schools Superintendent, Mr. Robert W. Runcie.
You are about to join a very special group. You are about to become a graduate of Broward County Public Schools. Your past school year has been historic. Your schools closed and opened, and you learned wherever Wi-Fi was the strongest. You spent days behind masks through the coronavirus pandemic. You lived through racial and political turmoil that has divided communities, through a severe economic downturn and job losses and an acrimonious presidential election. But the class of 2021 adapted and persevered through all of this and more. You worked hard. You continued to learn and achieve. You succeeded. You will write the next chapter in the history books. Given what I know about you, I believe the chapter will be full of stories of courage, grace, and hope that will fuel a stronger humanity. There's a story I want to share with you that I hope will help you put life's challenges in perspective and inspire you to make the most of the gift of life that you have been given. A teacher passed out a writing exercise to her students. It consisted of only a black dot in the center of a piece of white paper. She asked the students to write a few sentences to describe what they saw. Once everyone was finished, she collected the pages and started reading the writings to the class. They all wrote about the black dot, its size, and its position on the page. Some even got creative and described it as a portal to the universe. Regardless, all the comments were about the black dot. What was interesting is that no one wrote about the white part of the paper, that which is the foundation for the whole. Think about it. If there was not an entire field of white space, that black dot would never even be seen. What's the message here? You have so much to celebrate in life if you see the whole picture. The dark spots are very small when compared to everything we have in our lives, but they are the ones that occupy and pollute our mind. Don't focus on the dark spots, the disappointments, the anxious thoughts, the bad news, the sensational headlines, the social media feeds. Because when you do, you are taking your foundational good for granted, so much so that you forget to notice the greater blessings in your life. Take your eyes off the dot-sized frustrations and focus on the bigger and brighter part of your life. As you graduate, think about what is important to you, what you care about, what you want to prioritize, and where you may be able to make the greatest impact after high school. Find your own path to be successful. Our life is a gift. We will always have reasons to celebrate. Nature renewing itself daily on the planet we call home, the friends and family around us, music and art that we enjoy, rainbows and sunsets, our teachers, and your high school graduation. Enjoy each one of your blessings and each moment that life gives you. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2021 graduates. I am proud of you. You've overcome challenges and you've succeeded in becoming a graduate. I will always remember you. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, at this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Alan Smith to the podium. He will introduce our salutatorian.
Good evening, Principal DeArmas, distinguished guests, parents, and graduating class of 2021. My name is Alan Smith. I'm a security specialist for Broward County Schools. Tonight, I have the distinct honor and pleasure of introducing to you the J.P. Taravella High School Class 2021 salutatorian, Aiden Lubin. I'd like to start off with all Aiden's academic accomplishments. Aiden will be attending the University of Florida to major in finance in the fall. He will be receiving 100% Bright Futures, Florida Academic Scholarship, Florida Broward County Association of Student Council Student Leadership Scholarship, University of Florida Welcome Scholarship, University of Florida Undergraduate Scholarship, and the University of Florida Excellence Scholarship. The seniors voted Aiden most likely to become a billionaire, and now we know why. Aiden Lubin is much more than academics. As a student athlete at Taravella, he played lacrosse, earning the role of captain during his senior season. Over the last 4 years, Aiden has set and met multiple goals for himself that has brought him to where he is today. He is a friend, a son, a brother, one of the most hardworking individuals I know. Aiden puts all he has into everything he does. He filled his life with laughter, drive, positivity, and hard work. Aiden Lubin is the type of person that the world needs and one I plan on modeling my own life direction from. Aiden, remember this one last thought. If your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are an excellent leader. Leaders are made, they are not born. They are made by hard effort, which is the price which all of us have to pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. Aiden Lubin, you are a true leader, and I'm proud to introduce you as the JPT Class of 2021 Salutatorian. Congratulations.
Good evening, friends, parents, teachers, and the Taravella administration. Before I begin my speech, I would like to show my appreciation to a few key individuals. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Throughout my life, you both have always been there to support me. You pushed me to reach my goals. You taught me to believe in myself. And most of all, you loved me unconditionally, especially during the times when I didn't know I needed it. Thank you to my Taravella family, to all the friends I've made and the teachers who've inspired me. After today, we may all find ourselves on different pathways, but know that my memories with each of you will never be forgotten. Seniors, graduates, class of 2021. Our high school experience was everything but ordinary. We went from dreading going to class to eventually wishing that we never left. Regardless, we're here and we made it. And for that alone, give yourselves a round of applause. As we all know, the pandemic completely changed the way we lived and learned. We traded in our pencils for laptops. We had to trade in our smiles for face masks. All the while, we began to lose our energy, our focus, and for some of us, we even lost sight of our goals. Nevertheless, I encourage all of you to use the pandemic as an experience for reflection, because sometimes the bad in our life will just put us on a path to the best things that will ever happen to us. With this, I would like to share my reflection. I would like to share a message to all of you who accidentally slept through your Teams meetings. I would like to share a message to all of you who managed to finish your homework 5 minutes before it was due. I would especially like to share a message to all of you who use PhotoMath and Quizlet for each and every one of your assignments. Thank you. Know that there will be obstacles, there will be doubters, and there will be mistakes. There will definitely be mistakes. But never let them affect you, and never let them stop you from becoming your best self. Dedicate time and dedicate yourself towards perfecting your craft and finding success. As Martin Luther King once put it, if a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well. Though I don't plan on sweeping streets for a living, I encourage you all to find your calling and chase it with all that you have. I urge you to take chances and recognize that failure is the only way to improve. You must work hard to stand out, to make a name for yourself. Just remember, in life things happen. The only thing stopping you from becoming your best self is yourself. Class of 2021, live your life, enjoy your victories. May we all succeed. Thank you.
Be a great street sweeper. Thank you, Aiden. Now I'd like to welcome to one of our most popular teachers, Ms. Laura Bafora, who will introduce our valedictorian.
Good evening, everyone. Woo! Yes, I love you, my babies. My babies up here. Good evening. My name is Laurel Before, and I teach English and reading to the awesome and amazing students at JP Taravella High School. I've been teaching for over 28 years, and I've got to tell you, I truly love what I do. And I'd like to title this introduction as Achieving Greatness, the Valedictorian Way. Lloyd Byron said, there is no instinct like that of the heart. You see, our children rely on us to assist with the development of their hearts. Their gift of love is genuine and untainted. It is our responsibility as educators as people to respect and foster, guide, appreciate that tenderness of their love. I never had any children, but it's okay, because your kids are my kids. They're my babies, and I love them. Through perseverance and grit, our babies will thrive to achieve great things. Just like excellence is the ability to inspire others to do great things. Jenny Weisbrot is one of these babies. She has heart and grit. She would always make me smile. Jenny and I have laughed and cried on several occasions, and that smile was always there when she went away, because we both would agree that everything was going to be okay. And it was. Her ability to rise above adversity around her has been monumental, to say the least. Her intuition, her resiliency, and tenacity are to be treasured, embraced, and modeled by us all. Aristotle once said, "The energy of the mind is the essence of life." Jenny embodies this premise and knows that she can do anything she puts her mind to, better known as being all in. In a world that notices everything and can be so harsh at times, it is nice that we take time to rejoice, acknowledge, and celebrate the dedication of Jenny Weisbrot's life achievements. Soon Jenny will venture to a place that actually has fond memories for me. When I used to play women's Empire State basketball, and we used to go to the summers there at Hamilton College. Let me just tell you, that's in upstate New York, and it's very, very cold. I told her she's going to need to buy an electric blanket, and she said, "Wait a minute, that means there's no AC there either." And I was like, "Oh, no, there's not." Again, I smiled. Jenny, you're going to love it, and I cannot wait to hear about your successes. Hence, it is with great pride, honor, gratitude, and love that I introduce you to a gritty, spunky, rock star human being, your 2021 valedictorian, and forever my baby, Miss Jenny Weisbrot.
I don't have waterproof mascara. Oh dear God, okay. Good evening, parents, distinguished guests, and class of 2021. I struggled to write this speech. I thought to myself, what could my class possibly want to hear from me? And the truth is that you guys probably don't want to hear anything from me. You just want to get your diploma already. And trust me, so do I. But I'm already up here. So I'm going to say a couple of things that I have been telling myself these past 4 years. Let's start out with a quote with the Queen of Mean, Miss Blair Waldorf. She said, "Destiny is for losers. It's just a stupid excuse to wait for things to happen instead of making them happen." I couldn't agree more. You're not sitting here today because of destiny. You're sitting here today because you made it happen. Please never believe otherwise. Life will not just hand you things. You have to make those things happen. After tonight, when the tassels have been shifted and the graduation gowns have been returned, continue to make things happen. This is not it. You're not done. Never become complacent, because complacency is dangerous. I'm gonna be honest. I think life is a competition. Some people may wildly disagree. I don't care. Life is a competition because you must always continue to be better than the person you were yesterday. Compete with yourself. It's good. It motivates you. The people around you also motivate you, whether it's because of small requests of mentioning their name in your speech that you really wanted to fulfill. I didn't forget you, Mr. Phelps, also known as Chives. Here's that mention I promised all those 4 years ago. Or whether it's because you wanted to show your parents you can. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, for inspiring me. AKA Jocelyn, who's in his seat. I love you, Jocelyn. Thank you for filling in. Hold on to those people that push and support you. They are the ones that will help you. And another Blair Waldorf quote, because I adore her. We make our own fairy tales. So go make your own fairy tale, and may you all live happily ever after. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
Thank you, Jenny. Now I'd like to introduce to you Ms. Deborah Johnson, Assistant Principal, who will introduce our platform guests.
Class of 2021! That's what I'm talking about. Good evening and welcome. My name is Deborah Johnson. I am the 12th grade assistant principal. I have the pleasure of introducing the many individuals you see seated on the stage, so please indulge. I will begin to my right, beginning with the front row. Mrs. Mary DeArmas, the Distinguished Principal of J.P. Taravella High School. Miss Lori Aladev, School Board of Broward County. Dr. Valerie Wanza, Chief Officer of Office of School Performance and Accountability. Mr. Dale Schmidt, Executive Director, Strategic Initiative Management. Mrs. Priscilla Rubiera-Basile, Director of School Performance and Accountability. Mr. Christopher Crossman, Assistant Principal over Discipline. Focusing on the second row to my right, Miss Anita Natali, 9th grade Assistant Principal. Dr. Michael Warkentine, 11th grade Assistant Principal. Mr. Alan Smith, Security Specialist. Mrs. Laura Bofora, Reading and English Teacher. Mr. Dan Calleja, Behavior Specialist. Shifting now to my left, beginning with the first row, Mr. Carl Weaver, our Master of Ceremony and 10th grade Assistant Principal. Jenny Weisbrot, this year's valedictorian. Aiden Lubin, this year's salutatorian. Mark Espiritu, Senior Class President. Crystal Boudreau, Student Government President. Focusing on the second row to my left, Ms. Courtney Brown, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Tammy Thompson, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Corleen Knowles, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Betty Ammon, Guidance Director. Also joining us this evening are some very important guests. Ms. Michelle Gomez, Mayor of the City of Tamarack, welcome. Mr. Joshua Simmons, Vice Mayor of the City of Coral Springs. Ms. Nancy Mateer, Commissioner of the City of Coral Springs. Mr. Sean Serra, Commissioner of the City of Coral Springs and former principal of J.P. Taravella High School. Mr. Andrew Kirk, principal of Ramblewood Middle School. And I also want to thank you to the City of Coral Springs for donating the stage for us to use for all of the graduations. It really demonstrates the phrase, "It takes a village." Way to step up for our community. A big thank you to the City of Coral Springs. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the principal of J.P. Taravella High School, Miss Mary DeArmas.
Good evening. Once again, welcome to all our distinguished guests that are on the stage and the VIP section. Welcome to the parents, guardians, and families, to all of our JPT family members working behind the scenes. Welcome to all the guests that are watching on live stream as well. And finally, welcome to the class of 2021. You made it. Yeah. That's right. Let me start by taking a moment to thank the faculty and staff. And when I say staff, I mean everybody in that place that gets a paycheck. A group of individuals who have nurtured this class, gone through the pangs of online learning with them, fed them, protected them, encouraged them, guided them, and walked alongside of them. We thank you for your commitment, dedication, and passion. You are inspiring, you are wonderful, and I'd like to say that I am privileged to work with each and every one of you. With each and every one of you. Let us never forget that the preparation of the class of 2021 started way before they walked into the hallways of high school. Their successes are also because of all the wonderful staff that impacted them in preschool, elementary, middle school, and to all of those here with us tonight that work in education, a big thank you to all of you. Finally, but most importantly, let us not forget your parents and guardians and family members. Thank you for all the contributions you have made in the lives of these graduates. It's been a long road, and it's an incredible accomplishment for you and your family. So seniors, I ask you to take a second and clap it up for your loved ones. Now I get to do what I love to do, is to brag about you, all of you. In this class, we have 650 Trojan Scholars that are graduating this evening. 3 students in this class had a lifetime of perfect attendance. Over 500 dual enrollment college credits were earned by these seniors alone. We had Silver Knight nominee, 250 honor graduates this year. Over 180 earned silver cords this year. One of them successfully completing over 4,000 service hours on her own. A combined total of over 100,000 service hours. An exceptional 96% of our 2021 seniors are graduating with a high school diploma. Over 90% of our students are pursuing post-secondary education. We have so many scholar athletes and fine art students receiving scholarships as a result of their talent and academic achievement. Over $4.3 million earned in scholarships from Questbridge, Gates, Babsy, Arts for the Future, Grisham, Women of Tomorrow, and so much more. This isn't even counting our bright futures. We even have a young lady earning a full ride on an archery sport scholarship. Yes, you heard correctly. Bow and arrow, Hunger Games, archery. This is taking her all the way on a free ride to Mount Marty University in South Dakota. Yep, she deserves it. We also have students going into all branches of the military and making that selfless commitment to serve. At this time, I'd like to pause and ask all of those that have served, currently serve, or will serve in any branch to please rise. Please rise. On the stage, please rise. Let's give them that round of applause and say thank you. Thank you for your service. That's right, Mark. Going in the military. Many of you will attend higher institutions including Colgate, Colorado College, Emory, Georgetown, Hamilton College, Howard, NYU, Northwestern, Wilkes Honors College, and many more of you will attend those prestigious Florida universities like FAU, Florida Gulf Coast University, FIU, UWF, UCF, UF, FSU, and too many more to mention. At this time, I ask that our top 10% please rise. Rise, of course, rise. Please stay standing, stay standing. Our top 10% have earned their gold cords, the top 5% have earned the gold and burgundy cord, and the top 2% have earned the gold and white cords. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you JPT's academic top 10%. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you. As we think back and reflect on this year, many of us look back with so much heartache and sadness. So many students and staff members of the JPT family lost loved ones or experienced taking care of a very ill family member. I've never had to make so many phone calls to students because they lost their parent or a close loved one. We started this year by losing one of our very own beloved JPT family members. I know that many of you remember him fondly. He was everything that represented JPT. COVID took him way before his time, and there's not a day that goes by that we don't remember him. Our beloved Coach Jason Stein. He will forever be in our hearts, and may he rest in the Lord's eternal peace. We also had one of our English teachers fighting a stroke that almost took her life. She's still fighting today, but she's doing a bit better. We lift Miss Barnett and her family in our prayers daily in hopes of her complete healing. Please remember to always take a moment, count your blessings, because we are given the gift of life, and it's precious. Never take it for granted. Thanks. Last year, the seniors did not really get the experience of the well-deserved rites of passage, like walking across the stage or even having a prom. But this year, things were just a little bit better. And we are so excited to have had an amazing prom. Come on! This pandemic may have put a damper on what you envisioned as your senior year, but I want you to take this experience, this hardship and difficulty, and channel it for the greater good. I believe in each and every one of you, and if you don't know your purpose yet, believe me, it will unfold for you. Just be obedient to the call. In that spirit, I say a prayer for this class. Let this class be the class that embraces the differences in others. Let this class be the class that multiplies kindness in the world. Let this class be the class that removes obstacles and builds bridges. Let this class be the class that chooses to be a light that illuminates kindness, service, and love. Trust me when I tell you, you cannot go wrong with that. Class of 2021, you will forever be in my heart. I have been blessed to be your principal. Oh, and one last thing that you must remember. There's only two types of people: Trojans and those who want to be Trojans. We are Trojans. Thank you and God bless you. I go again. All right, shift. I get to go again. Here we go. Now, this is something all of you are going to love, and I think it's a little bit of a surprise for everyone. So, I'd like to take a moment to tell you about a program called Little Trojans. Here at JPT, we have the distinct honor to have an early childhood program under the supervision of Miss Angelica Pichardo, Miss Mary Lou Ram, and Miss Stephanie Valentin. Our high schoolers get to experience on-the-job training with these little ones. If you would please take a look at the screen, and I'm going to call out those graduates of our program this year from left to right, and I will also mention where they will be attending kindergarten. From the left, Abel Joseph Duran in Orlando Charter, Mason Goldman, Riverside Elementary, Olivia Francis, Forest Hills Elementary, Salem Miller, Park Ridge Christian Academy, Fiona Ascarade, Eagle Ridge Elementary, Stella Zale, Challenger Elementary, Janiyah Thomas, Atlantic West, Oliver Davey, Maplewood Elementary, and Noel Barker, Maplewood Elementary. I present to you the future class of 2034. Isn't that awesome? Okay. The School Board of Broward County, Florida is composed of 9 elected officials. 7 are elected to represent specific areas of the county and 2 elected to at-large or county-wide seats. Tonight, we are pleased to have one of these school board members with us to celebrate the accomplishments of class of 2021. Raised and lived in New Jersey for over 30 years, Lori Alhadeff is a former health and physical education teacher and K through 12th grade. She was a stay-at-home mom for her 3 children for 14 years. She has been married to Dr. Alhadeff for 20 years and is a community and safety advocate. She graduated from the College of New Jersey with a Bachelor of Science in Health and Physical Education and has a Master's of Arts in Education from Gratz College. She was a teacher for 5 years. She has helped establish a big and little girls soccer mentoring program at Parkland Soccer Club, and she is dedicated to protecting students and teachers at school and making all schools safe. Please welcome to the podium Mrs. Lori Alherdeth.
Good evening, JP Taravella High School graduating class of 2021. My name is Lori Alherdeth, and I am honored and humbled to address you as a member of your District 4 school board, as well as a parent. As I was thinking about a theme for today, the word resilience came to mind. The Oxford Dictionary defines the word resilience as the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, toughness. We each have unique skills that set us apart. Do you think it's your academic abilities or creative and athletic talents that have brought you successfully to this day? I would say it was your resilience that distinguishes you and has empowered you these last 4 years. I'd be hard-pressed to find a group of graduating seniors more resilient than the faces looking at me right now. As you had to endure the challenges of a worldwide pandemic which turned our world upside down. Online learning became the new normal, and the social life that provides so much joy and support was all but eliminated. Your presence in this stadium is proof that each of you is capable of recovering from difficulties and challenges. In fact, I'd say that you all represent the epitome of resilience. But your grit and resilience doesn't exist in a vacuum. Rather, it takes a village to help us grow, change, and adapt. Perhaps you might reflect upon the people that make up your village, the teachers, friends, and family who have been in your corner and have helped you arrive at this milestone moment. Be sure to thank them when you can. These 2 simple words mean more than you may realize. My congratulations and well wishes to all of you, the jubilant, judicious, and jamming JP Taravella 2021 graduates. I implore you, as you open your exhilarating next chapter, be present in each moment so you may experience the abundance of grace surrounding you. Be grateful for everything grand and slight, and be mindful of your ability to thrive in the most challenging of circumstances. As the author Gregory S. Williams so aptly states, on the other side of the storm is the strength that comes from having made it through it. Raise your sail and begin. Here's to you, Trojans. Thank you.
At this time, will all seniors on stage please join their graduating class? I gotta still say this here. You can say that while they're... Ladies and gentlemen, in order to maintain the dignity of this commencement ceremony, the seniors class of 2021 respectfully request that the audience keep their applause within reason until the completion of the roll call of all graduates. At this time, may I present to you graduating class of 2021. But I'm supposed to wait till the girl from up here in my paperwork to see it. But she's ready. We will now begin the roll call of this year's graduates.
It just takes it a little bit.
That's what it says. It says, please wait
Yeah.
till she's at the table.
We're good.
Then step my butt back
Yeah.
and let y'all have it. Let me see what it comes back.
This is what I do. We're good. We just have to wait.
Jenny Weisbrot. Aiden Lubin. Mark Espiritu. Crystal Boudreau. Selena Haley Saunders. Brandon Diaz. Tiffany Petrovic. Kaylee McKenna. Leah Tomas. Jada Brown. Tahiris Duran. Jessica Elmo. Eduardo Pantoja. Skylar Horowitz. Isabella Mesa. Aaron Feinstein. Monica Mathis. Maria Jose Cespedes. Jairo Soto. Fabian Todorov. Madison Amorum. Valeria Velez. Tori Tooks. Priscilla Santos. Emily Nino. Mark Tranya. Joshua Curry. Elizabeth Dorvalier. John Sheehan.
Marley Deeren, Tatiana Tuffer, Janelle Washington, Fiorella Llanos, Brandon Skirvin, Sebastian Cardona, Sergio Gomez, Mohammed Hanif, Firas Georges, Rihanna Martin, Dinesh Ramdeen, Danae Mollings, Joel Jacob, Gabriela De Jesus, Matthew Monteleone, Derek McLallen, Nicholas Vella, Najaleen Valen Rodriguez, Constanza Mendez, Hunter Quinn, Tyler Lessa, Caitlin Yari, Anya Razul, Jade Martin, Muna Fairs, Remy Simpson, Jaden Gonzalez, Luis Avila, Amos Pierre, Michael Weiss, Adurfli St. Louis, Jason Spigner, Ashley Cerna, Francesca Patino, Hertzlance Simon, Gabriella Valandia,
Justin Abdul, Sago Abraham, Samantha Aguirre, Sandy Ajaj, Hugo Alonzo, Eric Albelo, Ali Al-Wahab, Caleb Allen, Fatima Alti, Tatiana Ambrose, Crystal Anderson, Jaden Anderson, Michelle Andre, Ashley Angulo, Jason Anthony, Xavier Augustin, Alicia Aviles, Azaria Bachan, Erlen Barron, Jacoby Baker, Sienna Bellino, Alejandro Banif Alamar Banfi, Troy Bannister, Joshua Barcelo, Adrian Barrero, Troy Beasley, Nehemiah Batchelor, Brendan Baugh, Christian Becerra, Daniel Beckford, Janelle Beckford, Javy Beggs, Zarissa Benitez, Natalie Boardman, Marcus Bermeo, Anna Barrios, Adriana Blizzard, Javion Bond, Sebastian Bonhomme, Santino Bosco, Damian Botero, Matthew Brandt, Amelia Brett, Justin Broderick, Swain Biggs, Tajay Brown, Samantha Blanford, Julia Brown, Pierre Brown, Terrence Brown, Sophia Broine, Destiny Burns, Alejandra Butler Sobrero, Jada Bygrave, Logan Byrne, Samia Cablero, Taina Cablero, Courtney Caldwell, Leslie Calzada, Jillian Canicle, Melanie Cabaletti, Xiomara Cardenas, Victoria Carey, Jelena Carol Alvarez, Tia Carr, Valentina Casa Ramirez, Bianca Castillo, Hema Castillo Rijo, Angel Castillo Silva, Joshua Cedeno, Kaylee Centrone, Jonathan Cepeda, Gabriel Chacon, Britannia Chamberlain, Alexia Champagne, Jacinia Chassin, Giselle Shazine, Nicholas Chavez, Sydney Chevalier, Bianca Cabrera, Ifasad Chahuri, Barry Coxum, Shaquille Collins, Shelby Conrad, Daniel Corbin, Ira Cordero, Luis Cordero, Natalia Cordero, Michael Coronado, Valeria Cornell, Esperanza Cortez, Daniela Cortez. Noah Cortez. Christian Kaiser. Emery Costin. Isabella Quartet. Rebecca Crawford. Jamal Davis. Adriana Cruz. Jalen Cunningham. Hold on. Kamaya, wait. Kamaya Dale. Vincent Damon. Drayvon Dean. Michaela Dean. Brianna Decius. Chansu DeFritas. Julian Desforges. Emma Desir. Ryan Desir. Nathan Desuruso. Valentina DiPaula. Diego Diaz. Dominic DiPetrantonio. Blake Detier. Grace Diogene. Nicole Domzowski. Gary Drusselmill. Keyshawn Dorr. Andrea Dorsey. Desira Dorr. Jeffrey Drake. Tony Dubé. Tristan Dumerville. Adam Dwyer. Emily Echeverry. Ashley Edwards. Chanel Edwards. Nia Edwards. Angelica Eisenberg. Vanessa Elas. Omar Elsaid. Christian Espano. Andrew Etienne. Kevin Enrique. Yasmin Evelyn. Chad Evans. Taylor Fales. Jalen Ellis. Maximo Fanjul. Kyran Farmer. Lucas Farrell. Jade Finellis. Yasmin Fish. Mackenzie Fisher. Alicia Fitzgerald. Jordan Fletcher. Larius Floyd. Shania Fluellen. Brian Fonseca. Beyonce Ford. Tyler Foster. Kyle Frey.
Gator. Noah Gillespie. Shine Garcia. Christopher Garcia. Dylan Garcia. Stephanie Garcia. Tatiana Garnett. Isabella Garbinian. Alex Galinas Gutierrez. Madison Gentry. Lance Gibbs. Rania Gata. Zanaya Gibbs. Mario Gillette. Nelson Geraldo. Christopher Glenn. Sky Golson. Amanda Gonzalez. Marcelino Gonzalez. Thomas Gordillo. Abigail Gratial. Isaiah Greenidge. Ryan Gregelis. Radney Gustave. Angel Gutierrez. Annie Hakem. Anaya Hamilton. Javon Hant. Natalie Hanson. Leanne Harbin. Sierra Hardy. Haley Hebert. Allison Highcamp. Anna Henriquez. Barrington Hales. John Hales. Amy Hernandez. Zoanne Hernandez. Giselle Hernandez. Jonathan Hernandez. Natalie Hernandez. Sophia Hershowitz. Janaya Hetherington. Christian Hidalgo. Elandre Headley. Josenet Honoret. Kaya Hu. Adrian Howell. Danielle Hunter. Jaden Hunter. Tamara Hyde. Jean Aslin Hippolyte. Nessa Hippolyte. Kayla Isaac. Destiny Isma. Clara Jackson. Jamarcus Jackson. Dominic Jacobazzi. Chantel James. Jason James. Chantel Jameson. Janelle Jameson. Mateus Jaramillo. Nicholas Jaramillo. Taj Jarrett. Jennifer Javelin. Helena Baptiste. Emmanuel Jean Baptiste. Jimmy Jobum, Anthony Sanders, Alexandra Jimenez, Daniel Jimenez, Jeremiah Jimenez, Allison Johnson, Alicia Johnson, Brianna Johnson, Justin Johnson, Nicole Jordan, Alexandre Joseph, Katrina Joseph, Sebastian Huarbe, Dalton Juden, Brian Kaplan, Kalani Kelly, Cheyenne Kelly, Layla Kennedy, Jarrett McLean, Bella King, Justin King, Raquela King, Joseph Curson, Cameron Knight, Victoria Coulozides, Yanni LaFortune, Gianna LaFrance, Devontae Lane, Alyssa Lala, Lindsay Cadet, Daniel Landale, Jaden Larkin, Anita Lattery, Aaron Legis, Zachary Leonard, Axel Lascano, Andrew Lessa, Gary Lynn, Ashley Lipka, Kobe Leposki, Nicole Libera Severino, Richard Lawaza, Marlon Lofton, Kendrick Logene, Carla Lopez, Stephanie Lopez, Christopher Lara, Darian Louis Jean, Neil Lowe, John Luca, Brody Lynch, Naika Messina, Matthew Maymoon, Delano Mayer, Jordan Manahan, Brian Manzanares, Crayola Marquez, Osvaldo Mariquin, Jared Martin, Javon Martin, Alexander Martinez, Brian Martinez, Jose Martinez, Kelvin Martinez, Louis Martinez, Alexander Matthews, Tyler Mackinac, Ignacio Mera, Kamar McBean, Amia McBride, Malik McDaniel, Cheyenne McMahon, Naya McHenry, Michael McIntosh, Dominic Meador, Daniel Medina, Ruth Desir, Malik McGee, Askini Maha, Luke Mike, Genesis Mejia, Yvette Mejia Gonzalez, Ryan Mendoza, Samara Meneses, Juan Damac, Brianna Miskill, Jacinia Michelle, Jacinta Michelotti, Deontay Midget, Naja Melias, Charles Miller, Demario Miller, Gabriella Miller, Juliana Molina, Federico Monsalve, Israel Montoya, Alyssa Moore-Jones, Stephanie Much Schusler, Sierra Moose, Johnson Morris, Blake Muir, Maria Munoz, Brisa Munoz, Malia Murphy,
Jeanette Natour, Jasmine Nagapule, Valerie Pittman, Matthew Naipat, Melanie Navarrete, Nolia Negrea, Sean Nguyen, Christian Neves, Giovanni Noel, David Norcross, Sierra O'Connor, Maya Olivero, Brian Ortega, Christy Otero, Thomas Pepkowski, Gabriela Perez Berrios, Einer Perla Romero, Crystal Prasad, Mia Petrucci, Jack Phelps, Omar Phillips, Javon Pickett, Damian Pierre, Fabio Pina, Victor Pina, Jaden Pinder, Tanner Poyer, Desiree Polanco, Renee Polanco, Kayla Porter, Aaron Pringle, Deshaun Thompson, Henyoli Piseda, Natania Rencher, Ana Raldires, Natalie Ramirez, Evelyn Ramos, Damia Ramsey, Tamara Reese, Isabella Reyes, Victor Restrepo, Ryan Rajkumar, Ronnie Richard, Giselle Richards Camacho, Carla Rivera, Christopher Rivera, Angela Roberts, Jonathan Robinson, Shadeja Robinson, Sharnae Stewart, Brianna Rodriguez, Tanari Robinson, Luis Rodriguez, Rebecca Rodriguez, Melina Portas, Stephanie Rodriguez, Juan Rodriguez Mendoza, Sebastian Rodriguez Pereira, Felipe Rojas, Chelsea Roll, Gabriela Romeo, Christopher Rosen, Trevon Rowe, Annalisa Roy, Sean Rubin, Ryan Ruiz, Pedro Ruju, Adrian Saavedra, Shalim St. Paul, Javon St. Cruz, Juan Sanabria, Patricia Sanchez Luna, Enrique Sanchez Ortega, Chelsea Sandoval, Danielle Santana, Elijah Santana, Ashley Scott, Timmy Shannon, Destiny Shaw, Camille Shelley, Damari Simpson, Alia Sharrier, Damian Silva, Edward Silva, Everlon Simeon, Alexandra Simons, Ashton Singh, Sansia Singh, Adeja Smith, Akela Smith, Christopher Smith, Jameen Smith, Jasmine Smith, Justin Smith, Nicholas Smith, Travis Smith, Mateo Solarte Aguilera, Bridget Spear, Janoy St. Louis, Althea Stewart, Aquila Stewart, Mohamed Solomon, Tyler Supal, Justin Stewart, Adam Tamsis, Chinoa Thomas, Gabriella Thompson, Isabella Torrado, Desiree Tizol, Torrance Thomas, Ivari Toussaint, Melissa Tobin, Hendrik Theodore, Jemima Toussaint, Mia Uliano, Stephanie Urquia, Alejandro Valderrama, Melanie Valenzuela, Evelyn Valero, Paola Vaninetti, Christopher Vargas, Natalia Vargas, Agustin Vasquez Marino, Sierra Velez, Jasmine Viena, Stephanie Vieira, Brianna Villegas, Nia Virgo. Samara Vital Hearn. Amina Waite. Giselle Waite. Cheyenne Walls. Alicia Warburton Glegg. Nathaniel Ward. Morgan Watson. Jarrett Weintraub. Patrick Whitaker. Tyler Olas. Alicia Wines. Ashanti Wines. Satchel Wilcox. Dana Williams. DeMarcus Williams. Nandisha Williams. Kunaya Williams. Sarah Williams. Kadeem Wilson. Kimani Wilson. DeAndre Whitty. Brandy Wright. Jaden Yanni. Hunter Zeltner. Anthony Zola. Eduardo Diaz. Tyler Williams. Amanda Panavano. Tatiana Valdez. Hector Martinez. Jasmine Amelia Smith. Delilah Torres. Justin Rivera. Olivia Zwick. And then
Thank you, dear. I read.
Testing. We're just waiting for our graduates to take the last graduates to get up to their seats. Seniors, please rise. Please rise. All right, listen up. Mrs. Al-Hadef, I am proud to certify that each member of the J.P. Taravella High School class of 2021 has successfully completed all of their requirements of the state of Florida and the school board of Broward County, and they're entitled to receive the diploma or certificate he or she has earned.
Thank you, Mrs. DeArmas. By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, and on behalf of the superintendent and the school board of Broward County, I hereby accept that this class of 2021 of J.P. Taravella High School has met all the requirements of the school board in the state of Florida for graduation from high school.
Graduates, please remain standing as it is now time to make everything official, signifying that you have graduated. Let me turn the program over to your senior class president, Mark Espirito.
All right. Graduating class of 2021. At this time, please move your tassel from right to left.
About that when you put all that stuff on. You're good.
You are now graduated. Congratulations. Let's go.
As we close our joyous celebration, please refer to your program and join us in singing our school's alma mater. It has been sung by Leah Thomas and signed by Adrian Saberda. That's not right.
Okay, come on. You guys got this.
I hope it can hear me. It probably won't. Let banners be raised with songs of praise for J.P. Taravella High. Let trumpets sound, let joy abound for Taravella High. The friends we make will not forsake, and though the years go by, we'll always be true to the silver and blue of
J.P. Taravella High.
You may have a seat. We have reached the closing of our graduation ceremony. On behalf of Ms. DeArmas and the entire Taravella faculty and staff, I want to once again thank everyone for attending this wonderful event. But we are not done yet. Graduates, guests, may I please have you direct your attention to the big screen.
You've tamed the voices in your head. You've put your courage to the test. Laid all your doubts to rest. Your mind is clearer than before. Your heart is full and wanting more. Your future's at the door. Give it all you got. No hesitating. You've been waiting all your life. This is your moment. This is your moment. Your time. This is your moment. This is your moment to shine, to shine, to shine. So shine on. This is your moment. This is your moment. Your time. This is your moment.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Brutman. I just want to congratulate the class of 2021 on finally leaving high school and graduating after 4 hard, growth-filled years. I can't wait to see what you all have to do and contribute to the real world. And to those of you who know me, keep in touch.
Thank you for attending today's graduations, parents and guests. Thank you so much, and peace, and we're out.